again. Next stream is tomorrow, which is Friday the 22nd of November at 1 p.m. to UK time. The best thing to wash it down with is either milk or something oily that the chili sauce is soluble in. So hi there to everybody. Hi to Julia, hi to Oksana, hi to Javi, hi to Manu, hi to Patricia. It's great to have you all here again. So good afternoon to all of you. It's pouring with rain outside. So let's start straight away into it. Let's rock and roll. Good afternoon, Manisco. Or the other thing is something like rice or bread for it as well. But water, the chili chemical is not soluble in water, and it doesn't make any difference. So I admit that it is beautiful, however it is very impractical. B. Okay, this is one we've certainly seen before. That's it exactly, Oksana. Well done, Juan. Juan Lesar is our B here, so I'm just going to call you Juan. Great to have you. Beautiful as it may be. Yes, lovely, Javi. Well done, Javi. Okay, so there was a nice one to start with. Solubility is the key. The best thing is probably something like drink sesame oil, but that is horrible. Hi, Typhoon. Hi, okay, beautiful as it may be. Very good, Julia. So beautiful though as. Rainyard, lovely to see you. It may be. Beautiful though it may be, beautiful as it may be, it's very impractical. Very good, Manu. Let's go to the next one then. Okay, you need to do it again and again until it becomes your habitual method. White Stripes, lovely to see you. And Victor, good dark early winter afternoon from Poland. It's almost dark here as well. Well, it's going to take an hour, a couple of hours till it gets dark yet. Even though it's rainy. So this is talking about habit. Yes. Okay, and the next word, Victor. You get. So Juan, you get until you get to like that. I would say until you get to like it. So Victor's on the right path. You need 2 more words, Victor, but you're there. You need 2 more words, Julia. That's it, Oksana. Well done. Not quite, Manu. That's it, White Stripes. You get used to doing it like that. Problems with connection. I'm sorry, Patricia. So, until hi, Sadia. So until you get used to doing it like that. Yeah, get used to doing something. To be used to doing something. That's the whole point of this construction. Get used to plus ing. Yeah? To get used to become accustomed to doing it like that. Okay, and... until you get it under your skin. I was thinking about doing one on under your skin today, but I didn't actually make the question. Until you become used to doing it like that. Good, Nina. Welcome, Nina. Get used to doing it like that. Well done, Patricia. Until you get accustomed to doing it like that. Get accustomed to doing it like that. Very good, Oksana. Well done, Javi. So, Juan, I will have been. I'm used to the cold. I'm used to it being cold outside. Well done, Manu. I will have been married. So, Juan, future perfect, will have been. Okay, you need a will with that. I will. Well done, Nina. And Julia, I will have been. So, next Friday, I will have been married for 10 years. This is a future perfect. I'll have been married. Perfect, Lionheart. Lovely to see you. Well done, Julia. That's it. It's because you were getting used to first. Yes. Okay, so let's try the next one. Okay, next one's easy. The boss concluded that he ought to give a refund. This one's easy. That's it exactly, Patricia. I will have been married for 10 years. Very probably, Manu. Came to the conclusion. Very good. Who was that? That was Julia. Well done, Juan. Came to the conclusion. Well done, Oksana. Came to the conclusion. Good, Lionheart. So, Rainyard, next Friday it will be 10 years since I got married. Okay, let's see. Next Friday, it will be 10 years since I got married. Would work. So, let's see. The boss came to the conclusion that good, Javi. Came to the conclusion that good, Nina. Came to the conclusion that that's it, White Stripes. Came to the conclusion that yes, Manu. Came to the conclusion good, Renyard. Smash the like, as Julia says. Why is the text highlighted? I don't know. Arrived at the conclusion that yes, definitely, Oksana. Since I have been married. No, you need to use get married. I have been married. Notice here, married is an adjective. I have been in a married state. Yeah. The priest married us. Renyard, you need to look at the verb to marry. I will marry my girlfriend. Yeah, but marry is to hold the service. Since I have been married to my wife. Since I have been married to my wife would fit. Hello, Josh sings. Okay, and Victor. Came to the conclusion that, Patricia. Came, yes, Josh. I came to the conclusion, good Manu. The refund came as no surprise to him. Okay, that works quite nicely. The boss came to the conclusion that he ought to give a refund. Under no circumstances must you get married more than 3 times. Maruti, hi Maruti, good to see you. John went to Japan to learn the language. Reason. Yeah. John went to Japan to learn the language. A template in IT. I guess it's a pre-written program, or a program where you change various different parameters, and it does the same thing. Okay, let's see. John's reason behind going to Japan was, that works, Nina. Reason for going, I like reason for going from Oksana. Reason to go to Japan was, yes, it works as well, Habby. Reason for going to Japan was, hi Gabrielle Semeraro, great to have you, Gabrielle. Reason for going to Japan was, yes, white stripes. Raha wanted to. John's reason for going to Japan, good Manu. John's reason behind going. You see, I would say the reason behind John going to Japan, the reason behind John going to Japan was to learn the language. Reason for going was, John's reason for going was, Human, lovely to see you. Okay, so John's reason for going to Japan was good. Hi Susanta, lovely to see you. John's raison d'etre was to learn the language. John's reason to travel to Japan was, he loves the rice. Reason behind someone doing something, that's it, Oksana. The Spider and the Fly, it's a real classic. Come into my parlour, said the spider to the fly. Slipknot, lovely to see you as well. Wow, we've got lots of good people here today. Okay, this is a lot of words, this next one. Originally I intended to take the plane to Edinburgh, but I changed my mind and decided to drive. Yes, it's good to see you, Susanta, and it's good to see Slipknot as well. Oh. Chaya, lovely to see you as well. A chat up son of a bitch, yes. Itsy bitsy human spider. Originally the plan was to take the plane, it would work. Originally the plan was to take the plane. My plan was to. No, there is no keyword, Juan. My intention had been to take the plane. Originally I meant to take the plane. Thank you, Rainyard. Well done, Rainyard. You get the ice cream for this one. Originally, I was going to take the plane. You notice this I was going to. A weesand. I don't know what a weesand is. Okay, so was going to. This says originally my plan was. You don't need to use the plan. I was scheduled to take the plane. Was scheduled is good. Or just originally I was to take the plane. So I was going to, or even just I was to take. So let's see. Originally, I was to take. Originally, I was going to take. I was thinking of taking a plane. Okay, notice the simple way I've done that. I'll have to look it up. Non-archaic dialectic noun, plural. Esophagus. Wow, your gullet. I was supposed to take the plane. Would have the same. It would have the same meaning. I was supposed to take the plane. It has exactly the same meaning. Future form shifted in the past. Exactly. Exactly, Victor. Okay, I was going to do this, but I didn't do it. Okay, let's try the next one. I was thinking of taking. So, next one here. The delay was caused by heavy rain. Hi Flagpole, lovely to see you. That's very good. That's very good. That's what I was the phrasal verb I was looking for, white stripes. Held up. So heavy rain held up the concert. Yeah, it certainly works. Almost, Human. It's not gave cause to. It's a different word instead of cause. Held up the traffic. Yes. Held up the event. It gave it more. No, we need to follow this, what Human wrote. Human gave cause to. Gave way to. One thing gave way to another. It came after. Not quite heavy. Heavy rain goes up and down. The hindrance, the delay. So heavy rain held up the event. Let's put that first. I'm actually going to put heavy rain caused the hold up. So caused with give. Heavy rain gave room for that's it, Human. Well done, Human. Gave rise to the delay. To give rise to. Okay, to cause, to give rise to. Yeah, to give rise to, gave rise to. Exactly, White Stripes. Congratulations, Human. Okay, so bad weather gives rise to delays. And I'm sure you were wondering why I hadn't contacted you before. Gave the ground of, not gave rise to cause, to give rise to. I'm sure you were wondering why I hadn't contacted you before. Must and touch. I'm sure you were wondering why I hadn't contacted you before. That's very good, White Stripes. Well done, Javi. I like that even more, Nina. You must have been wondering. You must have wondered. Good, Chaya. You must have thought. You must have wondered why I hadn't got. It's get in touch, Oksana, with a get. You must be wondering. You must have been wondering why I hadn't got in touch. Are misleading. Yes. Sometimes that, yeah. You must be wondering. You must have been wondering why. You must have been wondering. That's what I want for the first one. Yeah. You must have been wondering. You must have wondered. You could put you must have wondered as well. It's perfectly good. Why I hadn't got. Yeah, why I hadn't been in touch with you before. Got been in touch with you before. You might be sick, that's why I hadn't contacted you before. You must have been wondering why I hadn't got in touch, hadn't been in touch with you before. Yeah, I hadn't been in contact with. Contact would work perfectly well, Hadi. Contact. That's the point, yes. You must have wondered. But you must have been wondering recently, yes. I think it's saying all of the time while I hadn't been in contact. Let's see, you must have wondered is perfectly correct as well. You must have been wondering. It's more. It's got more activity to it. You must be wondering why I didn't. You must have been wondering why I hadn't been in contact. Okay, in time she will change her mind and see things in the same way you do. In time, she will change her mind and see things in the same way you do. Come to her senses. Yes, Juan, it's not bad. Come around like you did. Come to grips with. To get to grips with is to control a problem. Come around to your point of view. That's good, Nina. That's very good, Nina. Well done, Nina. Come around. You see, like you did, is saying that you came around, that you changed your opinion. Come to her senses. Come to grips with. No, not come to grips with. You get to grips with a new job. You get to grips with a difficult situation. You get to grips with your financial problems. She will come to see things. She will come, so Human, she will come round to seeing things the way you do. Hi Sheed, great to see you Sheed, it's been ages. Okay, so in time she will come round to seeing things the way you do. In time she will come round to seeing things the way that you do. Come around to understand and accept. Yes, Renyard. To change your opinion. If you keep explaining the situation, finally he will come around. She will come round to your point of view. That's it, Patricia. Come up to your expectations. Okay, but that's what you expect of her. She will come round to seeing things the way you do. She will have the same idea. She will think the same thing. Initially, I didn't agree with him, but he explained very carefully, and I came round to seeing things the way he did. Okay, if somebody comes round, you can bring somebody round as well. Come round to seeing things the way you do. Okay, that's quite a hard one. And let's go with the next. I will be glad when he has gone. Back. And that's a noun. I will be glad when he is gone. Well done, White Stripes. Very good. Come round to agreeing with your folly. That's really good, Patricia. It's a good sentence. When he has turned his back. Good riddance. That's the idea. No, your sentence is great, Patricia. Come round to agreeing with your folly. To see his back. It's the way that White Stripes has put it. I will be glad to see the back of him. I will be glad to see the back of this problem. But it's very good use, Patricia. I will be glad to see the back of him. That's it, Vandana. Folly means crazy ideas, stupidity, madness. It's folly to go out in this rain without an umbrella. I will be glad to see the back of him. Hi, Mukhtar. I'll be glad to see him kick out in the back. I'll be glad to see the back of him. I will be glad to see the back of this problem. Okay. The best, glad to see him kick out in the back. No, I will be glad to see the back of someone. See the back of someone. See the back of something. Hello, Dawit. Lovely to see you. The best chess player is competing against a supercomputer. Wits. I will be glad to see his back. I will be glad to see his heels. Good riddance. So, Julia, good riddance to bad rubbish is the phrase we use. Smashing. No, it's not smashing, Oksana. At his wits against. So, your wits against. But we need the verb. And it's an unusual verb. Well done, Human. Well done, Human. That's the second ice cream for Human. Ready to have. Yes. To pit your wits. Putting his wits against. It's pitting his wits against. Is raking his wits against. To pit your wits against something or somebody. Pitting. Pitting is the right word. Yes, Oksana. The best chess player is pitting his wits against a supercomputer. Is pitting. To pit your wits against. To put in conflict with. It's a test, a battle of wits. It's a battle of wits, thou it. A battle of wits. Okay, last one. What does good riddance to... it means to be glad to see the back of something or somebody. Pitting his wits against. That's it. Ice cream for you as well, Patricia. Or maybe on a cold day like today, hot chocolate would be better. Hot chocolate with cinnamon for you. With cinnamon and cardamom. Okay. So, good riddance to bad rubbish. I'm glad you've gone. Yes, I recognise you, Stardep. Yeah? You're not my grandmother. Okay, so last one for today. I'm going to pretend I never heard that. I'm going to pretend I never heard that. If you pit your wits with mother, you're going to lose probably, Patricia. So, I'm going to pretend I never heard that. Deaf. So I'm going to pretend I never heard that. Fall on deaf ears. You'd love to be my grandmother. Deaf ear as blind eye. Yes, Victor. Turn a deaf ear. A deaf ear. Muqdad. Yes, Muqdad is the first one in there. Turn the deaf ear to that. Well done, Nina. Here, against mummy, you're good for the psychiatrist. Act deaf to that. Turn a deaf ear. Deaf. Turn a deaf ear to. Well done, White Stripes and Human. Act deaf. If something falls on deaf ears, but turn a deaf ear. Let that drop on deaf ears. Turn a deaf ear to that. That's it, Lionheart. I'm going to turn... And then you're good for Martini. That's it, Nadia. Welcome, Nadia. I'm going to turn a deaf ear to that. Okay, ladies and gents, we're going to stop there. That was a great session as always. So let's see. Next stream is going to be tomorrow, Friday, which is the 22nd of November at 1 p.m. UK time. Turn the deaf ear to that. That's it, Patricia. Yes, but better late than never, Nadia. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Human. It's been a pleasure having you. Turn a deaf ear to that. Tomorrow at lunchtime, Harry. It's been great having you, Julia. Thank you for coming. So, thank you, Manisco. It's been a pleasure having you. So, thank you to Chaya and Dawit, and thank you to Lionheart and Human and Habi and Juan. And thank you to Julia and Manisco and Mukhtar. Thank you to Nadia and Nina and Oksana and Patricia. Thank you to Renyard and Stardep and Vandana and Wolfman and Victor. And thank you to White Stripes as well. Thank you to all of you. It's been great having you. Take care of yourselves, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Thank you, Dawit. Thank you, Nadia. Thank you, Julia. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Lionheart. It's been great to be with you all. So